Okay, so we are going to represent inequalities on a number line. So first thing, we need to do a little review about what inequalities we're working with and what they look like and what they mean. So first, we have less than. This is what a less than sign looks like. It looks like an L, a little L that's bending in on itself, okay? About to touch its toes. Greater than looks like that. Less than or equal to is the less than sign with a little line underneath it. Greater than or equal to is the greater than sign with a little line underneath it. Okay? You need to know those signs. So I would actually highlight this because you're going to refer back to that. And if you come up and ask me a question about what the sign means, I'm going to tell you to go back to the video and go back to your notes. So an inequality compares two values, showing if one is less than, greater than, or simply not equal to another value. So let's do a few short practice problems. So 4 blank 5. 4 is less than 5. Less than 5. This says that 4 is less than 5. 10 blank 15. 10 we know is less than 15. So this says that 10 is less than 15. 22 is greater than 20. This says that 22 is greater than 20. So what we're going to be working with today are algebraic inequalities. So they've got a variable in there. This says that x is greater than, greater than 3. So what we're going to learn is how to graph that on a number line. Okay? So flip over to the next page. This is the top of the second page. So we are going to graph x is greater than 3 on a number line. Okay? Our sign is greater than. So first thing I want you to do is to write out the inequality in word form because I want to know that you know what that sign means. So x is greater than 3. We're going to find the point 3 on the number line. 3 is right here. And we're either going to put an open circle or a closed circle there. The way we decide that is based on the sign. So up here, I have a little key that you can use. Open circle is when it's greater than or less than. Closed circle is greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. Okay? So if it has a little line underneath it, that's a closed circle. If it does not have the line, it's an open circle. So in this problem, there's no line. So it is a open circle. So we're going to draw an open circle at 3 like this. And then we're going to shade in the direction that satisfies the inequality. So x is all the values that are greater than 3. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, those are greater than 3. So I'm going to shade in that direction. All you're doing is shading in that direction. Let me zoom in so my screen will work. Theoretically, I can do that. Maybe. There you go. So I'm going to shade in the direction that satisfies the inequality. Sorry for the gap right there. I'm trying to move it so you can see it a little better. Turn it. Okay, let's try it now. There you go. So open circle, shade right. X is all these values that are bigger than 3. That's it. That's all you're doing. Next one. So we look at our point. What does that, not our point, our inequality, what does that mean? That means x is less than 3. We can cross off, actually no, less than 3. So we find 3 on the number line. It's going to be an open circle. Oops. It's going to be an open circle. And we shade in the direction of values that are less than 3. So what direction are values less than 3? It's where 2, 1, 0 is. So it's in that direction. Doesn't have to be a perfectly straight line, but try your best to make it perfect. So open circle, shade left. Okay, now we have greater than or equal to, okay, as our symbol. That means that x is greater than or equal to 6. I'm going to zoom in. You can cross off that than. Greater than or equal to 3, sorry. I don't know why I put 6 on there. Whatever. It's been a long day. So again, we're going to find 3 on the number line. You're not always going to just use 3. I'm just using it so we can see the different signs. So we're going to put 3. It is not going to be an open circle because remember I said if it has a line on bottom, we do the closed circle. So a closed circle, a filled in circle at the 3, and then shade in the direction where the values are greater than or equal to 3. So is 4 greater than 3? Yep, sure is. So we're going to shade in the direction of the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shade in that direction. And go all the way to the end of the line. Okay? So greater than or equal to, the reason that we fill in the circle is because 3 is part of the solution set. So x could be 3 and values above 3. If it was open, that would mean that x can't be 3. It's got to be greater than 3 or less than 3. Okay. And last but not least, this is your last practice problem. I'm doing one of each sign, so you know how to do every sign. So again, we're going to put 3 on the line. Oh, first let's figure out what that sign means. If you're not sure, go back up to that box that we did. Looks like less than or equal to. X is less than or equal to 3. Or equal to, we cross off that than. Less than or equal to 3. So we find 3 on our number line. 3 is right here, same as it always has been. And then we're going to put a closed circle because remember we have the line there. And then we're going to shade in the direction that satisfies the inequality. So x is less than or equal to 3. So we want to go in the direction of values that are less than 3, which would be this way. 2, 1, 0, negative 1. Those are all less than 3. Those are all less than 3. Okay, so use this video and your notes to complete these practice problems. If you need help, rewatch the video, go through the steps. You can do this by yourself, I promise. You really can. Okay, good luck.